Good evening and welcome to this Hughes Stadium where the home team, Christian Brothers Falcons, are taking on the Vista del Lago Eagles. My name is John Duncan.
And I'm Jessica Henley, bringing to you live this exciting interconference matchup.
As some of you may know, tonight is senior night for our Falcons that have worked extremely hard over the past 4 years to get where they are now.
You're right, John. We have 7 seniors being honored tonight. Number 2, Diego South. Number 5, Chase Gallup. Number 7, Zach Martin. Number 9, Dominic Paletti. Number 10, Andrew Constancio. Number 13, Ben Kessler. Number 23, Robert Murty.
We had some technical difficulties in the first half, and our stream was not working. So we're coming to you live now. Ooh, and there was a shot on goal by the Eagles forward. Thankfully, wide right.
Yes, Ben Kessler has gotten a lot of action back there tonight. The Vista del Lago Eagles are up 1-0, but the Falcons are hoping to tie it up and even win.
Yeah, Vista hasn't had very many opportunities on goal, but the ones that they have been on target. So Ben, yes, he has had his work cut out for him tonight. He has had a couple saves so far. But the Falcons have mainly been in possession of the ball for the pretty much entirety of the night.
You're right. I would say the Falcons have dominated this game so far. Hunter and Zach Martin have been a dynamic duo in the box, but just couldn't get a ball in the back of the net.
Our star defenders, Caleb Quinn and
Jackson Ryan.
Caleb Quinn and Clark Jacobson, sorry I could not find the name, have been back there deflecting balls left and right. The Eagles appear to be attacking in full force, but in the first half they were looking to absorb the Falcons' offense and defense by kicking it back to the goalie every time they got an opportunity so that they could spread out the field and get in isolation with their extremely fast forwards.
A little different lineup than what we started with at the beginning. Number 15, Tyler Valerio, is starting for the Falcons in the second half.
Earlier in the game, Chase Gallup was subbed in for Richard Dorr. Falcons have an opportunity here. Zach Martin.
And look at Zach Martin run.
Eagles may be fast, but Zach Martin is faster. Zach Martin's trying to get the ball. He goes through anybody in his way, in between him and the ball.
And it'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Number 15, Tyler Valerio, throws it in.
Colin Quinn gets the ball. He's driven it to the middle. Oh, and it was taken out by number 2 on the Eagles. The ref thankfully recognized it as our bench was almost going to storm the field.
In an
ref
argument
having a conversation, letting them know to knock it off.
So will this be a PK or a free kick? I believe it's a free kick.
It's outside the box.
Just outside the box.
The Eagles are lucky.
This is not the first time tonight that the Falcons have received a free kick. We've had multiple in the first half.
We've had a multitude of corners, free kicks, throw-ins. Like I said, the possession has been on our side, contrary to what the score says. Hunter Dearlam lining up for the kick. He takes a shot on goal.
And field goal.
Through the uprights. The Chicago Bears are looking for a place kicker right now after their missed field goal that sent them home in the playoffs. Maybe they'll be giving Hunter Dearlam a call.
And just like last half, the goalies are running far for these balls. These balls are kicked hard and far away from the field.
They travel on that rubber track. Who says goalies don't run?
It'll be a goal kick for the Eagles.
That was a nice and far send. There's minimal rotation on that ball there. Number 25 on the Eagles kicks it out, attempting to get it to his Vista player, and does so. Playing hot potato right now at the ball.
It'll be a throw-in. Jackson Ryan will take it.
Wise decision by Jackson there. He boxed out the Eagles attacker and let the ball go out of bounds so that the possession could be turned in favor of the Falcons.
And that was cleared by number 6, Corey Campbell, and another throw-in by 20, Jackson Ryan.
Jackson Ryan throws it ahead to number 9, Dom Pedaletti.
And another throw-in by Jackson Ryan.
This time he sends it ahead to
Oh, right in the middle.
Zach Martin. Attempted to get the ball again. Andrew Constancio has been checked in for the Falcons.
Andrew Constancio is a senior we are honoring tonight. He's played 4 years for the Falcons.
Earlier in the season, he was hit with an injury when he collided with a Jesuit player during the Holy Turf. Thankfully, he walked away with a concussion and was able to return for tonight's matchup. Andrew Constancio
Beautiful passing by the Falcons.
attempts to get the ball in the middle. The deflection was recovered by Dom Paletti, who then appears to take a shot on goal, but was very far right.
And another long ball for the goalie.
You know, maybe the Falcons' plan is to
Exhaust the goalie.
And kick it on the track every time so that the goalie runs and runs, so then he doesn't have enough energy to save the ball.
Hunter was nice enough to grab the goalie's spare ball, though, on this one. And a goal kick for Vista, Lago.
Sends it ahead about a third of the way up the field. Dom Paletti gets the ball. Dribbling away from the Eagles defender, he kicks it off to number 15, Tyler Valerio, who then gets the ball back, but it was deflected by an Eagles defender. Oh, Andrew Constancio receives the ball. He's going up the left side of the field. Thankfully recovers it from the Eagles defender. Ooh, and Tyler Valerio sends it up to Dom Paletti, who then hands it off to an Eagles defender. Which is okay because number 18, Cole Mellor saves the ball. Ooh, and Tyler Valerio was going at that ball with a vengeance. He didn't care if the Eagles defender was in his way. He was just trying to get the ball.
It's going to be a turf burn tomorrow, John.
Definitely see one of those. Hunter Dearland was taken out by an Eagles defender, but the ref chose to turn the other way. Eagles are trying to get an attack. Thankfully, Tyler Valerio is there to break it up. Jackson Ryan saves the ball not once, not twice, but 3 times.
This is going to be a throw-in for Vista.
Throws it ahead.
Straight to a Falcons defender.
Straight to the Falcons' head. Who then sends it up to Hunter Dearland, trying to get around the Vista defender. Ooh. Vista kicks it out wisely. They know when they're about to get beat.
Here comes a throw-in from Hunter Dearland. I'm sorry, Jackson Ryan will be throwing.
Hunter realized that he's far too valuable upfield to be throwing in the ball.
And it goes right to him.
Of course.
Oh.
As we were saying in the first half.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chase Gallup threw a quick throw-in and a cross. And
oh,
nice save by the Vista del Lago goalie right there.
Who kicked that? Who striked?
I couldn't see that, John, but we will now have a corner kick.
It looks like he misplaced his footing on the turf monster. Oh, and it's into goal!
It's in!
Goal!
Looks like by 15, Tyler Valerio.
Oh, and it looks like it's being drawn.
Called back.
Oh, it just
and
got
a quick
called
goal
back.
kick.
It was offsides. The Eagles are lucky.
Very lucky. It's a beautiful goal by Tyler Valerio right there.
Eagles are trying to maintain possession to take away the momentum gained from the Falcons by that corner.
And a throw-in by Braden Hooper for the Eagles.
Throws it off to the Eagles midfielder.
Cole Porter.
Intercepted.
All right,
Colin
let's
Quinn
see a race right here.
sends that ball.
A little deep. It looks like Vista has switched their goalies. We will see how that works. The last goalie had a really long kick. This one doesn't seem to have as big as a boot as the last one.
Vista's got it going up the left side of the pitch. Number 2 sends it ahead. Ooh, and then once again, the speed by Vista is being shown in tonight's matchup.
Beautiful play by Cole Malore, kicking it right at the defender so that we end up in a goal kick instead of a corner. The kick will be done by Ben Kessler for the Falcons. Oh, we are trading in number 16.
Richard Dorr.
Richard Dorr is back in for Chase.
Tyler Valerio gets the ball on the left side of the field, hands it off to Zach Martin, who then lays it off again to Colin Quinn, who's taken out by the Eagles defender. The ref was going to see if the Falcons could take the advantage and turn it into a strike, but Eagles took it back.
Another free kick for the Falcons, and
Looking to catch Vista offsides, but Colin Quinn tried to secure the ball, but it bounced off that boot of his. As we were saying in the first half, Hunter Dearlam leads the Falcons with 17 goals.
just 13 over the national average.
Just 13.
You know, not too many.
He's second in our league in goals scored.
I'm really hoping for a goal for him tonight. He had a hat trick a couple nights ago, and we'll see if he can just score one tonight.
Falcons would love that equalizer to go their way. It's out of bounds and appears to be going the possession in favor of Vista. Hunter Dearlam also leads the Falcons in assists at 5 and shots at 41. Andrew Constancio dribbles it out of bounds.
Another throw-in by 11 Braden Hooper.
Ooh, mistake by the Falcons. Allowed to
Could
get
cost
19.
him. Beautiful save.
One-on-one with the goalie.
Beautiful
Thankfully-
save by number 24, Clark Jacobson.
Thankfully, he was there to break it up. But it will be a corner for the Eagles. Number 15.
15, Andrew Baquero, will be kicking this corner for the Eagles.
Saying hello to our 2 viewers currently. Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting CB Athletics. He's taking his time on this corner kick.
Looks like the Falcons just subbed out Cole Malore. Clark Jacobson clears the ball. Then trapped by Zach Martin. Zach Martin sends it ahead to Tyler Valerio, but it was intercepted by an Eagles defender.
A little bit of a communication error right there.
Number 2 is fast. You can't let him get there, get in the open field.
Looks like that was a cross right there. But the Eagles striker couldn't get there, and now it'll be a goal kick for the Falcons. Ben Kessler, once again, another goal kick for him.
He's had quite a few of those. Ben Kessler with the boot up to midfield. Just missing Colin Quinn's head. Clark Jacobson attempted to send it up to Hunter Dearlam, but to no avail. Andrew Constancio gets it in the middle of the field. Ooh, splits 2 Eagles defenders, sends it off to Dom Paletti. Dom Paletti sends it off. Oh, and it's just a little strong.
And a goal kick.
Coming up for the Eagles.
Yes.
It's a pretty good boot up to about a third of the way up the field. Then sent up ahead. Oh, and they know when they know their strong spots. They know that they can beat the Falcons' defense on these one-on-one situations with their attackers. And they've been utilizing that tonight. Thankfully, they've only converted on one of their goals. Clark Jacobson sends it up ahead.
Here we go,
Hunter. Got it. One-on-one situation.
Zach Martin's with him.
He gets around the defender. He strikes on goal. Oh, and the goalie saves it. Deflects off the goalie's hand. Hunter Dearlam had another chance, but sadly could not convert.
Great save by that goalie right there.
I'm telling you, Jess, one of these times
we're going to get him. Well, we did get him. They called it back.
Tyler Valeria with a throw-in sends it to Hunter Dearlam. Hunter Dearlam splits the
go.
three defenders off to
Nice
Colin
pass.
Quinn, who then sends it off to Dom Paletti, but it is broken up by the Eagles defender. Oh, Andrew Constancio gets the ball back for the Falcons. Sent to the goal, and it is scooped up by Vista's goalkeeper.
And just a throw, still inside the box.
Short
for
throw to
Vista.
their left back. Oh,
here we go.
Mistake by the Vista. Oh, that's a penalty. It's got to be a penalty. Yes, it's a penalty.
Beautiful PK for the Falcons.
Hunter was taken out by that Vista goalkeeper.
Hunter's still
Yellow card given to the
goalkeeper. And it looks like
Hunter's a bit slow to get up.
We hope Hunter's okay.
He needs to take this. That was
and
a beautiful send.
The old goalie for Vista looks like he is coming back in.
It does. The goalie is putting on his uniform in a rush, as he knows that he is the only man that stands in between. Oh, and Mr. Hunley, Coach Hunley just got a yellow card for entering the field.
Here comes the goalie for Vista.
That was a good yellow card to take by Coach Hunley. He knows whenever he needs to come on and speak his mind in support of Hunter Dearlam. Hunter Dearlam appears to be up and ready to take this corner, looking to add to his 17 goals. Vista's goalie appears to
be psyching himself up a little bit.
Confident. I wouldn't be too confident yet.
I don't think he knows who Hunter is.
He's trying to distract Hunter Dearlam by hitting the top of the crossbar, shaking the bar.
Here we go.
Goal! Hunter Dearlam, that's his 18th goal of the year. Takes the game ball.
Hunter Dearlam with the goal.
Comes out to dap up one of his buddies.
Nice handshake.
Very nice handshake. Oh, Hunter's feeling it tonight.
Beautiful goal by Hunter Dearlam right there. Let's hope the momentum can stay in the Falcons.
You know, in honor of Grant Napier, I think I have to say, if you don't like that, you don't like Christian Brothers soccer.
I'm hoping we can get a goal from one of these seniors on senior night tonight, though. That would be really special for our Falcons.
That goalie was a little too confident. I don't think he realized who he was going up against.
And they pass it
back. The Falcons
back.
have a head of steam going into their attack now. Intercepted the Vista attack. Don Paletti gets the ball, sends it off to Hunter Dearlam. Hunter Dearlam's got Zach Martin in the middle of the field, chooses to send it out to Colin Quinn. Cleared by the Vista. Oh, and intercepted by Clark Jacobson. Don Paletti trying to get the ball, recover the ball. Collided with the Eagles defender. And the Falcons were able to save it from going out of bounds. But once again, it's intercepted by a Vista defender.
Looks like the Falcons are a little rejuvenated after that goal.
Definitely. But the Eagles are countering right here. They've got a 4-on-5 situation here in favor of the Falcons.
Great job to 15 Tyler Valerio. And now it'll be a throw-in for Vista.
Allows the Falcons to reset their defense. Tyler Valerio intercepts the pass, attempts to put the moves on number 11 on Vista. Vista gets the ball, sends it off to the right side of the field, and number 8 is fast, but not fast enough to stop it from going out of bounds.
It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Number 15, Tyler Valerio takes a throw-in.
Sends it off to Chase Gallup. Chase Gallup nods it off, trying to get it to Hunter Dearlum, but it is intercepted once again by the Eagles defense. Eagles attempting to absorb the Falcons once again by getting them drawn back into their side of the field, giving their forwards more room to operate. But thankfully, Colin Quinn intercepts the ball. Zach Martin has the ball. Left side of the field.
Straight to Hunter.
Sends it off to Hunter Dearlum. One-on-one situation. Oh, and it is broken up by the Eagles defender. Man, I sound like a broken record saying that.
And another throw-in for the Falcons. Tyler Valerio is going to take this one and throw it.
Sends it away to Colin Quinn, who's open. Tyler Valerio gets the ball, sends it off to Colin Quinn again.
And a shot on goal.
He tried to chip it over to Hunter Dearlum in the middle of the field, but it was just a little bit into the goalie's hands. The
nice
goalie
big boot from
the
the Eagles goalie right there.
Over the 50-yard line. Andrew Constancio gets the ball, and he's sandwiched by 2 Eagles defender. The ref chose to ignore that one.
All right, and a quick throw-in for the Eagles.
Zach Martin gets the ball. Oh, and he just lost it. Andrew Constancio tried.
Big collision, looks like a foul on number 24.
Ooh, and the
Clark
quick
Jacobson.
turnaround. Countering the
very quick turnaround from the Eagles.
Oh, and there was
big collision in the box, but no call from the ref.
That was the correct decision there. Both players were contributing to that.
Looks like the Eagles are trying to catch the Falcons off guard with these throw-ins and kicks.
They know they have speed on their sides, but
yeah.
What they don't know is that we have Caleb Quinn and Clark Jacobson in the backfield. Richard Dorr kicks it off to Zach Martin. Zach Martin wraps his leg around the Eagles player, kicks it off to Hunter Dearlum. Hunter Dearlum has it on the left side of the field. He's got options.
One-on-one.
He's going for the one-on-one situation.
Puts
Trying to break the
on
ankles of number 9.
Oh.
Tries to strike at the goal, but is just a little bit to the right.
Another nice run from the goalie right there.
This game is tied 1-1. Man, you'd hate to see this game end in a tie after all the hard work that the Falcons have been putting in.
Yes, and number 26, Jose Regaldo, just subbed in for number 8, Colin Quinn for the Falcons.
Don Paletti trying to take the ball. Andrew Constancio one-on-one with the Vista midfielder. Clark Jacobson takes the ball away. Picks the back pocket of the Vista attacker. Richard Dorr.
Very quick.
Put on the boosters for that one. The Eagles goalie sends it ahead to the opposite 40. Don Paletti gets the ball, sends it off to Jose Regaldo. Tried to give Zach Martin a nice through pass, but once again, intercepted. Jose Regaldo to Don Paletti. Don Paletti to Tyler Valerio. Tyler Valerio to Zach Martin. Zach Martin to Tyler Valerio in the middle of the field. Can he do it?
Oh. Beautiful passing by the Falcons right there.
That was some gorgeous ball movement.
Just waited a little bit too long to shoot on goal.
Jose Regaldo broke up that pass. Looked like he had something, but did not work out. Clark Jacobson has the ball, sends it off to Ben Kessler, gives it the boot to the 50-yard line. Don Paletti tries to trap the ball. Oh!
Oh, right over the head.
Richard Dorr is trying to get that ball.
Beautiful move by Don Paletti.
Tries to send it off to Zach Martin, but to no avail. Andrew Constancio intercepting the pass. Hands it off to Tyler Valerio, who then sends it off to Zach Martin. Zach Martin to Andrew Constancio. Andrew Constancio to Don Paletti. Don Paletti to Jose Regalo. Then sends it off to Caleb Quinn to the right side of the field. Gives it a boot to the middle of the field, looking for Hunter Dearlam. Oh! Goal! The Eagles goalkeeper did not see that coming.
From the 45-yard line.
He anticipated Hunter Dearlam to touch that ball and did not anticipate Jose Regaldo's boot from midfield to the goal.
Beautiful goal.
That is the longest goal I think I've ever seen.
You know, that goal reminded me of Carly Lloyd's winning goal for the USA women's soccer team in 2015 when she shot it from halfway and made it. That was a beautiful goal by Jose Regaldo.
Dang, Jess, I thought you didn't know soccer.
I try to watch sometimes.
It's a great game we're watching right now. Falcons up ahead. Caleb Quinn clears the ball. Game momentum is obviously in the Falcons' advantage. Eagles are trying to make something happen, but the Falcons are clogging up. Ooh!
Oh,
That was
a close one.
That was a lucky crossbar for Ben Kessler.
And the goalie is way outside the box for Eagles.
He almost pulled a Vista. Zach Martin. Oh, he did not see the Eagles defender coming behind him, but thankfully deflected off to Hunter Dearlam. Hunter Dearlam to Jose Regalo. Jose Regalo
Tied up. The arms.
gives it back to Hunter Dearlam, who then falls down but gets back up. It takes 4 defenders to get the ball away from Hunter Dearlam. That is how good of a player he is. Andrew Constancio, pass deflected by Eagles midfield. Clark Jacobson one-on-one with number 2 for the Eagles. Ooh, and he was beat with the give and go. Andrew Constancio looking for the boot. He was kicking it to Mr. Hunley.
And this will be a throw-in by Braden Hooper for the Eagles.
Zach Martin sends it ahead. Gives the Falcons a chance to reset their defense. Eagles goalie is keeping a hold of the ball, trying to absorb the Falcons. Richard Delore. Andrew Constancio going up for the header, tied up with the Eagles player. Number 2 is all over the field. I don't even know what position he's playing.
And a throw-in for the Falcons.
Where have I heard that before?
Number 10, Andrew Constancio, is coming out, and number 8, Colin Quinn, is replacing him.
Colin Quinn has had a great game so far, but Andrew Constancio has provided an invaluable presence in the middle of the field, intercepting Eagles' passes left and right.
And Caleb Quinn with the throw-in.
Giving a shout out to our 4 current viewers. Thank you for your support. Tyler
On a
Valerius
long
sends
ball.
it up to Zach Martin. Zach Martin put on the boosters to try to recover the ball. Colin Quinn looks like he might have a shot at it. Bounces off the chest and bounces out of bounds.
This will be a throw-in for the Falcons. Number 15, Tyler Valerio, to number 6, Hunter Dearlam. And a quick throw-in.
Once again, Vista trying to catch Falcons off guard, but just doesn't work. Tyler Valerio gets the ball on the right side of the midfield.
Oh, and a give and go.
Jose Regallo recovers the lost ball. Zach Martin just barely missed it.
A throw-in.
Eagles
For the
trying to get it off
Eagles.
to number 2. Number 2 making a cut downfield, but
We got some open space.
number 19 could not stay on his feet. Zach Martin getting the ball. That was a mistake by the Vista, letting him get the ball in his possession.
And we will see another throw-in for the Eagles. This time done by number 8, Dylan Hurley.
Clark Jacobson going through 4 Eagles players to get that ball. The goalie is allowed to touch that ball because it was given to him by a header from his defense. Now, if it was kicked to him with the defender's foot, then the goalie would not be able to pick it up. Promising fast break, looking for the Eagles. Man, that kid's got speed.
Looking for a cross, but just couldn't get it. He kicks it to the side, but it will be a goal kick.
Ben Kessler with a nice leisurely jog out to the track. Getting the ball and coming back.
Trying to waste some time.
Yeah, definitely. Ben Kessler surveying the field. Gives it the
Big
boot.
kick for Kessler.
Once again to the 50-yard line. Heads straight for the Cougar. Falcons recover it in the middle of the field. Sends it off to Zach Martin, working his magic. Gets by. Number 11 on the Vista del Lago. Oh, Zach Martin broke his own ankles.
Looks like the wet turf was a factor in that as well.
That turf monster, you gotta watch out for it. Number 2 coming down the middle of the field. Vista's got numbers. Sends it off to number 18, who has a shot on goal. Ben Kessler with the diving, trying to save it, but I believe it was kicked out of bounds. Now see, what Vista is doing right now, they sent their forward out to run and get the ball because they know Ben Kessler is going to take his time to go get the ball, to waste as much time as possible.
Smart move by Vista. They've been doing that all second half.
They're trying to keep that pace in their favor because they know they have the speed.
And here we go. Here's a goal kick by Kessler.
Hunter Deerlam. Oh, this is
And
the ball that Richard Dorr has been waiting for. But that goalie just a step ahead.
Another example of a Vista player handing it to our Falcon. And number 25, Caleb Quinn, will be taking the throw for the Falcons.
Once again, we have the score in our favor, so we just need to take our time, set up what we need to set up. Jose Regallo with the good clear.
Here comes a sub for Vista.
They need all the fresh legs they can get.
For sure. And number 11 is the one being subbed out. And he just walks all the way around the field to save time for the Eagles.
Hunter Deerlam deflects it out of bounds. Looked like he wanted to attack on that play, but unfortunately hit the shin guards.
Throw by number 24, Sam Ellenberger. And another throw by Ellenberger out at the 42.
Zach Martin breaks it up, gives it back to the Eagles defender. Eagles That was a foul on the Eagles defender. He was getting a little too carried away with his.
Number 15, Tyler Valerio will kick that, but I believe number 7, Zach Martin, was the one fouled.
It's a good kick by Valerio. Had potential.
Bounced just right over Martin. Here's the throw-in for the Eagles.
Eagles trying to work their magic in the middle of the field. Kicks it off to the right side. Tried to be intercepted by Tyler Valerio. Falls down. Number 19 trying to get away from Jackson Ryan. Jackson Ryan staying with him. Ooh, and it looks like it was kicked out
Goal kick.
by the Eagles.
Vista players don't seem too happy about that.
But it was the right call.
I'm sorry, that was a...
Oh, it looks like the
Oh,
referee
it looks like they
changed.
changed it to a corner.
Van
Nice
Kessler
catch.
with the snatched that ball right up.
Beautiful kick by Kessler. Zach Martin has some free space. Tries to make the connection with number 16, Richard Dorr, but kicked a little too hard.
That goalie is moving, trying to recover that ball. Zach Martin gives it off to Hunter Deerlam, who then gives it back to Zach Martin. Zach Martin off to the left side of the field, and it looks like he's going to be trying to just keep that ball. He tried.
Looks like a throw-in down the line for the Falcons.
What Zach Martin was trying to do, he's trying to keep the ball in the corner and prevent the Vista player from touching it. Trying to waste time.
The Vista player was trying to help him out, trying to give him a little push right there. And a throw by Tyler Valerio.
Little drop off to Jose Regalo. Got it taken away, but Zach Martin gets it back, who then gets it taken away. CB trying to reset their defense.
Goes out on number 25, Caleb Quinn. It'll be a throw for the Eagles.
Eagles trying to do something. Clark Jacobson thankfully intercepts the ball. Lays it off to Colin Quinn, who then kicks it ahead to Hunter Deerlam, who's then tripped up by Vista defender, but the refs seem to take no notice. Hunter Deerlam with a... Ooh, he's got an opportunity here.
Pass to
He's got
16.
Zach Martin with one goal in mind, and that goal is to get that ball. Tyler Valerio surveying the field, kicks it ahead to Dom Paletti. Dom Paletti taking his time. Jose Regalo, no rush. Hands it off to Tyler Valerio, then realizes he's in a bit of trouble, so he has to clear that ball.
This will be a throw-in for the Eagles. Number 24, Josiah Glenn. Straight to number 18, Graham Yeager.
Hunter Deerlam's going to put some pressure on the goalie. See, I don't know what the Vista's thinking right now. They were passing it off to their goalie, which is all the way on the other side of the field from where they need to be scoring. I understand that they're trying to absorb the Falcons' defense and start a fast break for their fast forwards, but at this point of the game, they need anything they can get.
And 5, Chase Gallup is going to go in for number 16, Richard Dorr.
Richard Dorr has provided, once again, an invaluable presence on the right side of the field.
And another throw-in for the Falcons.
Caleb Quinn throws it in, trying to get it to Hunter Deerlam. Is it deflected? It is not. Will be a goal kick for the Eagles. Absolute boot. For those of you who are wondering, it is currently 41 degrees down on that field.
And our boys are in shorts. Brutal weather out there.
But they are running. Clark Jacobson breaking it up again. Dom Paletti gets the ball almost taken away, recovers it. Ooh, and he just passes a little bit ahead of Chase Gallup.
Here comes the throw from Vista.
Clark
Nice
Jacobson
clear.
clears it. The coach is even running, trying to get that ball back. Oh, and he loses it. I think that's the MVP of Vista right now. Looks like it was out of bounds. Still Vista's throw. Gives it off to Clark Jacobson. Waiting to clear it as long as he can. Boots it into the stands.
Wasting time.
I gotta go run stairs too. Throws it to the middle of the field. It's a good corner. Hits off of 3 Falcons defenders' heads.
Coach yelling at him to shoot.
There's an attempted strike many times, but that Falcon defense is clogging up that middle. Lucky that the Eagles don't drop it off to their left or right sides because they have all the space in the world. Ben Kessler with the recovery. He's taking his time.
And that
is game!
Beautiful game by the Falcons.
Who came from behind from a 1-0 deficit and took the lead 2-1. Now that right there is a great win for the Falcons, increasing their overall record to 11-7 and knocking off the Vista del Lago Eagles to 14-5.
It's also a beautiful night because we are celebrating the seniors. Awesome win for the seniors tonight.
They got that win. And the student section coming out to the field to showing their support for their Falcons basketball team. And that does it for John Duncan.
And Jessica Henley.
Signing off.